So collaboration over competition. So let's process this. The old mindset of compete to win is so last year. It's all about building community this year and beyond, honestly. Like, collaboration really is the future. You need to join forces with creatives, even from different disciplines. You know, the power lies in diversity of thoughts, style, and experience. You rise together. So just think about the concept of the old school game tug of war, right? Tug of war. You have two sides of the rope. And so this side, you have your team. On this side, you have another team. And you guys are pulling, trying to get the other one to cross the line first, and they lose. Well, imagine if you were the only one on this side pulling that rope. And there's 5 other people who are actually working together to make it work. You get my point? So you can actually win easier with more, and not just yourself. Like, let's not think that you don't need other people to actually win. That's not really true. So collaboration is one of the most powerful tools that a creative can use to grow, learn, and expand their reach. But it's not just about teaming up for the sake of it. It's really about aligning with others who can complement your skills, challenge you, and help push you towards your vision. Here's how you can approach collaboration in a way that truly enhances your creative journey. 1, find your creative tribe. You don't need to work with everyone, because everyone is not for you. What matters is aligning with people who share a similar vision or values. You look for collaborators who bring something different to the table, yet respect what you do. That could mean reach out to people with complementary skills. If you're a writer, find a designer or an illustrator to bring your words to life, like visually. Explore different industries. Maybe you're a photographer, but you're working with a musician or a dancer. Bring an entirely new dimension to your work. And look for mutual growth and opportunities. Collaboration could be more of symbiotic. Both sides should gain value from the partnership. So I'll give you, for an example, I am a great visionary. I can kind of generate ideas, and I understand how to connect with people. And so I partnered up with Y'all Right Productions out of Los Angeles, and we together founded Soul Canvas. So it is a creative wellness conference. She had her strength of production and coordinating, and I had my strength of production and coordinating, more in a virtual creative sense. She's more of a technical approach, and I'm more of a creative approach. We discovered what our strengths were, and we fused it to create a whole new concept. So check that out, y'all. The website is oursoulcanvas.com. We host it in Los Angeles annually. And it has been one of a labor of love, seriously. So again, I'm not telling y'all to do things that I have not done. I've done these things. I've lived them, and I understand it. So the more that you align with collaborators, your work ethic, your style, and your passion will become better over time. I promise you. Number 2 is to set clear expectations from the start. So when you are collaborating, you have to have very, very clear communication before diving into a project. Make sure that everyone is on the same page. Like, you really, for the most part, you have to understand, like, who's going to be doing this? What are they responsible for? What are you guys' roles? Who's doing what? When will it be completed? Setting deadlines also helps to avoid misunderstandings. You also want to discuss the vision and the goals. Make sure everyone knows the end goals and what success looks like. And then you need to clarify financial terms. If money is involved, agreed on compensation needs to be decided up front. You also need to decide if you're splitting revenue, like what's the percentage of that? If you're splitting costs, like if you guys are both investing the same amount, like it really needs to be made clear before you actually dive into any type of collaboration. Setting these boundaries and expectations early on ensures that there are no surprises down the line and everyone stays motivated, because it's very, very easy to get unmotivated. People sometimes can get secretly jealous if you seem to be more popular, or they can become insecure if you seem to be a little bit more skilled in that area. So always having an open door and talking it out and understanding that we all have a value to this project is very, very important. 3, bring your unique strength to the table. So you've got something valuable to offer. This is why you want to collaborate. So whether it's your artistic style, your technique skills, or your ability to think outside the box, Do not hide that. When collaborating, lean into what makes you uniquely you. So share your ideas freely, but be open to feedback because you don't want to come off as a know-it-all. Collaboration isn't about one person leading the entire project. It's about bringing the best ideas together. Also, own your expertise while respecting others' talent. The beauty of collaboration is the blend of each person's unique strengths coming together. So don't hold back, but also recognize when it's time to listen and to learn from your collaborators. The best leaders are also the best followers. Think about that. Now, number 4, be open to new ideas and experimentation. So if you're going to collaborate, be prepared to step out of your comfort zone and explore ideas you wouldn't have considered on your own. Innovation happens when you push boundaries together. Again, no safe choices. So try new formats. If you are a writer, maybe trying to collaborate with a video creator for something multimedia. If you're a painter, considering working with a digital artist to blend both worlds. Experiment with unfamiliar styles or genres. Collaborating is a great way to break free from your usual creative process and to see things in a new light. So your willingness to experiment can take your work into exciting directions and open up fresh ideas. 5, is very important, number 5. 5, foster mutual respect and trust. Collaboration is about creating something greater than what you can do on your own. And this does require trust. Again, this requires trust. If you're working with someone, trust that they have the expertise to contribute something valuable. And trust that they respect your vision. So one point to think about is communicate openly. If you are unsure about something, ask the question. Do not assume. Be honest about what's working and what's not. Also, support your collaborators. It's not just about your work. This is not a you show. It's also about emotional and creative support. So celebrate those your successes together and offer encouragement when things kind of get rough, and it will get rough. So you got to hype each other up. You got to let them know that it's going to be okay. So when trust and respect are the core or at the core of your collaboration, the work flows more freely. The relationship grows even stronger as well. Number 6, you want to keep learning and evolving. So one of the most valuable parts of collaborating is the opportunity to learn from others. Whether you're picking up new skills or gaining insight into a different perspective, collaboration can help you grow in ways that you can't really do alone. So you want to be able to ask for feedback. You can't do that with yourself. So use the collaboration as an opportunity to learn about your strengths and areas for improvement. And I actually did that with Soul Canvas. When I was talking with my partner with that event, I listened to how I was being received. And if I needed to adjust, I would. And vice versa, she did the same. We had some uncomfortable, comfortable conversations. And it really takes being confident and secure to do things like that. Observe how others work. So pay attention to how your collaborators approach challenges. Their creative process and their work ethic is not going to be the same. So you really have to learn them as well. Honestly, collaboration is like dating. You got to pay attention to your partner. You got to know what your partner likes, what they dislike, and the best way to communicate with them. Basically, what is their love language? So the more you open yourself to learning from others, the more you'll evolve and refine your own creative practice. And then 7, celebrate the success together. Once your project is finished, celebrate that accomplishment together. Like you just don't jump into the next thing. Actually celebrate it. Whether it's sharing it with your audience, having a launch party, or just a private cheers moment with your collaborators, taking time to reflect on the success builds stronger relationships, even if it wasn't as successful. But I would say that if you finished it and you got to the finish line, damn Skippy, you are a success. Congratulations. So think about these things. Shout out each other's contribution publicly on social media or in the project credits. Recognition is key. Reflect on what went well and what you can improve on. After the celebration, take time to evaluate the process so that the next collaboration is even smoother. Recognizing your collective success builds a sense of shared purpose and sets the stage for more powerful collaborations in the future. And then 8, keep the door open for future projects. Now, a successful collaboration doesn't end after one project. Like, keep that door open for more future opportunities. Like, why go and, like, if the relationship is good, why go into another relationship, you know? So building relationships with other creatives can lead to more exciting and unexpected projects down the line. So stay connected after the project, send quick messages and share your progress on other things, and like just check in with each other. Like, keep your collaboration network active. You never know when a new idea will spark or when someone would need your skills, your insight, or anything like that on new project. You never really know. So keep that open. And also, you don't want to come off as a user. Like, doing one event and then moving on, like, kind of comes off like a user. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. Not all the time. The bottom line is collaboration is about sharing ideas, learning from each other, combining your strengths. When done correctly, it can lead to projects that are more innovative, exciting, and impactful more than anything that you could have created on your own. So find your people, be clear, experiment, and celebrate the creative magic that happens when you work together. Now, let's dive into that 4th point I talked about, which is investing in your craft and not just your gear. No amount of high-end gear will replace skills and innovation. So just because you're going to get that expensive podcast mic or the expensive camera does not mean that, okay, you're good to go.